lower tide, at least oh man, good hit. Oh geez, look at that. Now that's insane. A largemouth and a nice one too. A really nice. Whoa, that was awesome. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I have, but I'm almost getting spooled by something. Another red, I think. Nice one too. Nice. Yep, another red. Hey there, welcome to another episode. This is Dave with Dave Fish 84. We're in a really weird place here. I'm at a salt pond where I've seen largemouth bass. There's gar, and there's bait balls, and there's yes, a jellyfish. Yeah, a jellyfish. A jellyfish, largemouth bass, gar, red drum, black drum, sea trout, stripers. They all live in one place. It makes sense, right? I've never seen this before. It's pretty interesting. So all that to say, we're in a really unique place. Also, there's a big alligator here, so I got to keep my eye out for that. Excited. This is one of those places, just never know what to expect. We could have an absolute banner day, or it could be real grind. We'll see. Just gonna get out there and we're gonna try for some monsters. All right, leaving the salt pond, going into the canal towards the river. This spot is super cool. I mean, this pond is really pretty, and this canal is too. It just, there's gotta be some big ones in here. It could be anything. It's like, there could be a big largemouth, there could be a big drum. It's possible to get a striper. There's just so many different possibilities of fish that could be in this spot. It's just such a unique, weird spot. I mean, heck, I saw a jellyfish on the other side of the lagoon. It's pretty incredible to have largemouth bass that I've seen and a jellyfish in the same pond. Seems like it's a much lower tide, at least oh man, good hit. Must be a striper right away. One of my first casts. That's an awesome sign right there. Very shallow. Phew. That was like my second cast. Nice one too. On the ultralight. Love using this rod. Okay, this is a lot of bait around. This is awesome. What a way to start. Yes. Oh yeah. Not a big one. They get a lot bigger. But, oh man, on this little rod, so fun. Man, it's only like a couple foot of water here. Look at that. Awesome. Let's hope we can get a bunch of these on the top. And one about 10 times the size would be nice. Let's not get hooked. That's a nice one though. Oh yeah. All right. On the board within like 2 casts out here. Spent too much time monkeying around in that salt pond. Oops, sorry buddy. There we go. Oh yeah, look at this. I love it. It's so fun. And again, this reel, the drag would be screaming off it. I mean, tearing off. It won't make any sound. See? Doesn't make any sound anymore, but fish was pulling drag. These little stripers are just so fun. They're so fun. That hit was huge. Look at this. Such an awesome fish. These are such an awesome fish. He ain't ready yet. He hasn't fought near enough yet. Sure enough, they are in shallow. Real shallow. But that, again, that's where the bait is. That's the key. Find the bait, and you have the best chance of finding the fish. Fish are not going to be far from the bait, especially when it's overcast like this. Everything's in real shallow. I think it's going to be like this all day until storm comes. Another nice little striper. Hopefully it'll grow up to be a 20-30 pounder. So this is that little redfish spinnerbait with a 1/4 ounce weight on it, jig head. I want to show you, and not everyone knows the basic things. To me, which is something very basic, might not be so basic to someone else. So how do you rig your soft plastic to your jig head? Well, you kind of hold it up and see, okay, that's going to come out right about where that changes on that tail. You'll see there's a difference in like the fatness of it, and right there is where I need it to go to. So I'm going to stick it right down the middle and be careful to just kind of work it all the way down until I get to the end. Then push it up into it, and if you see there's like, oh, there's a bit of a bend to it, I don't like that. I want it to be straight. I went too far, so I'm going to work it back just a little bit and then push it back through and see. What I want that to do is just kind of line up where it's nice and straight. Now that's the bait we'll be using, gold blade with a pink body. And then lastly, I find this to be very, very helpful, is some scent. There's a number of different scents on the market, but I really do like the Procure. This is a Manhattan. They have all different flavors from shrimp to mullet. Good to try to match the hatch, but right now all I've got is my Manhattan, and that's a lot better than using nothing. This has worked charms for me in places where there's definitely no Manhattan. So I think the main thing is it has somewhat of a natural smell, and it doesn't have like your finger smell or some unnatural thing going on with it. Right at the boat. This was so cool. Took drag. I wish it was recording. A nice flounder. I mean, literally right at the boat. It's like just put on a different Slim Shady, a dark one, without the rooster tail, or the rooster spinnerbait. That is so cool. A nice flounder. Too bad it's not seasoned. Look at this. That's awesome. What a fight. Right at the boat like that. Oh, that's so cool. He's such a cool fish. They're such a cool fish. To net this one, I'm gonna have to, just to deal with it. Goodness. That'd have been a keeper for sure. Nice keeper size flounder right there on the Slim Shady. Look at that. Nice. Nice flatty. You know what? They're fun. They're fun. Still looking for Mr. Red, but yeah, that was literally like about to pull it out of the water. This much line. Took it, went under the boat. Full speed. That was awesome. I think that's a really important tip for myself and anyone watching this. Just always be very observant of your drag. Like, you know, in the chaos there, I loosened the drag, which I needed to, but then forgot, and then the next fish, my drag was too loose to set the hook properly. I lost. I don't think that was a very sizable fish, but you know, could have been, and then we lose it. So just got to always be conscious of the drag. Make sure it's not too tight where they're going to snap you off, and make sure it's tight enough to be able to set the hook properly. This is most wind I've seen, just starting to pick up. I keep my eye on that. Once I get back in this creek, that won't be an issue. And the nice thing, the wind is blowing the perfect direction. It'll assist me to get back to where I need to be going home. So I won't be fighting the wind if it does pick up. Oh geez, look at that. Now that's insane. A largemouth, and a nice one too. A really nice largemouth. What the heck? That's insane. That's insane. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm fishing for red drum, and then we just caught this beautiful bass. What the heck? That's ridiculous. This place is wild. So that's just crazy. You know, fishing for redfish and rock, and then we catch a flounder, and then the next fish is a 19-inch bass. That's an awesome bass right there. So we'll let it go, and we're gonna keep trying to catch a drum here. But what an awesome surprise that was. Unbelievable. I think the last time I was fishing for bass, I really struggled. Yeah, had a lot of nice follow-ups, but just could not get a hookup. Wow, that's just wild. It really is. On the Slim Shady Salt Strong 19-inch bass, trying to catch a red drum. And maybe the next cast I will catch a red drum. Would not surprise me in this area. It's just really amazing. Alright, so we're back in business here. Had some camera issues, battery issues. We're down to one camera, 2 batteries, I think so. And a new full SD card, so we should be good. I'd say for another hour and a half, 2 hours of filming here, thankfully. Fishing is good, and all this is unexpected. I didn't even think I'd get to fish today, or this weekend, because the weather is just supposed to be terrible. But this has been an awesome morning for weather, and the fishing's been pretty good. So hopefully we can find the redfish. Whoa, that was awesome. That was awesome. That was a really nice pickerel. That was a really nice pickerel. That was super cool. Watched him eat that, and to jump out of the water like that, that was, he thought he was a tarpon. I grew up catching so many pickerel and pike. From New York to Maine, I've never seen a pickerel do that. That was just awesome. That was so cool. Wow. Okay. What else we get? Something's gonna happen here, I think. There's a good fish. Oh, nice little bass. Yep, called that. I knew there was going to be a fish on that. I knew it. I knew it. Oh no, it's a pickerel. What in the world? How am I losing all these pickerel? That's super weird. You usually don't lose those. Oh man, seriously. This is amazing. That's a nice bass. Look at that. I bet there's stuff up in that creek too. Man. It's a chunk. The camera issues when a fish gets on. Had this guy on for a while. A good fight. Another would have been a keeper. Flounder. Beautiful. Look at the colors on this. Oh baby. Good fighter. The lure works good on flounder, that's for sure. It works good on everything. Jeepers. All right. Feels good, but We need you to calm down there, big boy. It's a nice flounder. Look at that. That'd have made a great dinner. That would have made a great dinner. Let's see if I can get my Slim Shady back. Hey, let Shady go. Let Shady go. Get that. Yeah, so we're gonna let her go. All right, see, as soon as I get back towards the river, there's a lot more going on, so take note of that. Pretty good chance we're gonna get another one. Again, hopefully we can get a chance at a drum. That is what I'm after, is a nice red drum, puppy drum. 18 to 27 inches, keeper size. Just want one keeper. So that's good. We got 3 flounder, 2 keeper size ones, 2 rock, couple largemouth, a real nice one, lost 2 pickerel, missed a really big drum. I mean, again, my guess on that drum is probably in the 23-inch range. That was a good one. Hopefully we'll get another shot and we can make it happen. And I still got my black drum by the bridge in mind. We're gonna try that as our last thing on the way back. And I don't remember those flounder fighting so good, but man, they fight really good. Just hope my cameras will actually work properly next time, because every time I get a fish on, I get a problem with my cameras today. It's been awful, just awful. Great fights on both flounders, keeper flounders, but just got no video of either one of them. Nope, there's one. Oh, that's a better fish here. This might be a drum. Oh, I think it is. I think it is a drum. Let's see. It is a puppy drum. Yes. Don't know if that's a keeper, but it's a puppy drum. Sweet. Finally got what I've been after. Yeah, it's definitely not keeper size, but it is my target species, and I'm excited about that. I am going to look at how big he is because I'm curious. Awesome. Finally got what we were after with the Slim Shady. Okay, let's just have a quick measurement. My guess is it's on the 16-inch range. Yep, 16 it is. Not a keeper. But hey, we want you to go back unharmed there, sweet. Calm down, calm down. So there we go. On the board. Let's put this sweet little thing back. And hopefully we can get us into something that's keeper size. What's interesting is that, see, the big thing is to take away, what can I learn from what just happened here in the last couple hours, or this whole morning really is. There's action out here close to the main river. Once we got back in that creek, there was some pickerel, but even the bass slowed down. It's weird, like everything seems to be out here by the main river. You know, coming into this creek a little bit is fine, but the life is definitely out by the main river right now. Oh man, on the Slim Shady. All right, well, species count, what's that bring us up to? Let's see, striper, drum, bass, pickerel, stingray. Oh my gosh, these things are insane. I felt my first raindrop. At least we don't have the ultralight, but still, man alive. It's a big ray. Look at the size of that thing. Hit right in the mouth. Look at that. Right in the mouth. Actually, it's not that big. compare to other ones we've gotten. Let's see if we can get that out real quick before it goes nuts. No, don't go nuts on me. I want my Slim Shady back. Okay. There we go. Nice. Nice. So at least we didn't snag it. He actually tried eating that. He did eat that thing. That's crazy. So ate the Slim Shady on the troll. How about that? All I did, just cast that thing out. Just started trolling with it. That's crazy. All right, well, that definitely created some excitement for me. Did not expect that. Oh, it's always fun to have the reel screaming like that anyhow. I'm like, am I snagged? And then it's like, okay, well, it's starting to come off the bottom. I was so confused, and all of a sudden it just was 100 yards of line gets taken off just like that. I had a suspicion at that point it could be a stingray, but at the same time, you know, later in the summer and in the fall, this place gets some giant bull red drum. Who knows? You just never know out here. Nice red. Yes. Keep a red right there, baby. So finally got us a nice red drum. Throwing a rattle trap. Was heading back towards the bridge and decided, you know, I was gonna troll with that for striper as well up by the bridge, but I take a few casts. Literally took like 2 casts at the mouth of this creek, and we got this nice redfish. He's 20 plus. Let's see what we got. 20 inches, that's right. Nailed it. Perfect eating size. This one is going in the ice box. This is barbecue tonight, fresh as you can get. Awesome. So that tells me a lot. The rattle trap out a little deeper on yeah, these out a ways instead of fishing right up against the reeds. There's fish against the reeds, but that will give me a better idea on how to approach these guys if I want to catch one more. So awesome. What a mixed bag today. Seriously, I have caught a little bit of everything. This has just been wild. So let's go ahead and put him on ice. I think I just missed one again. I just missed one. Let's see there. GoPro, start. Another red, I think. Nice one too. Nice. Yep, another red. Man, they fight so hard. Oh, I lost it. That was a really nice red too. Oh man. Okay, figured him out. I figured him out right now. That one was just as big, if not bigger than the other one. That was a really nice one. All right. Trolling along the bridge, and we got one finally on the umbrella rig. Actually heading to a spot to get black drum. Figured we'd try for a little striper, or a big striper. Turned out we got a small one, it's a little baby one. But something. A little baby. A little baby. Oh my gosh, that's a bluefish. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Talk about adding to my species list. We just caught a bluefish. And that's definitely going on ice. I'll bleed him out. That's going on the grill. These things are awesome eating. Do not want to get bit by them. I can't believe that. A bluefish? Okay, today is definitely going down in the record books of unusual. A bluefish. This is insane. A bluefish, largemouth bass, pickerel, a stingray, red drum, and flounder. What in the world's going on here today? If we can only get that black drum, we're really gonna be, we're on a roll here. This is insane. Yeah, these are awesome. I love eating these. I'm gonna bleed this out and put it on ice.
no idea what I was in for here. Like, all my GoPro batteries are dead. What you're seeing now is a quick clip from another fishing video because I want to recreate this the best that I could. What you're seeing now is with my cell phone. That's all I had to video this encounter with, is a cell phone. And after the fact, I got my drone up in the air and was able to get some of the videos you've seen or are going to see in this video. But look, I grew up in Florida in the summer, saw a lot of big gators. I'd never seen a gator in North Carolina before this. I'm coming in with my kayak. I knew there was a gator there. I heard rumors of a big one. I scared one when I was on the shoreline walking once, at least I thought I did, but I had no idea what I was in for. This thing is massive. Every bit of 10, 11 foot for sure. So I'm coming in with my kayak. On the way to getting to where I need to boat my kayak up, I have this encounter where I get within 10 feet of this thing. He's directly under my kayak. And you're going to see a pretty patchy video from my cell phone of what transpired here. Unreal. This could have been really bad. I'm thankful nothing bad happened here. I'll be honest, I absolutely love this experience. It was scary. It was a little dangerous, but I'll never forget this. You can see he's just going down right now. Sorry, that cell phone image is just terrible.
Finally went down. That gator is insanely big. Holy cow, there's a monster gator in here. I'm only 15 feet from where that thing just went down. He's huge. He's every bit of 10 foot plus. He's a giant gator. I'm gonna keep my arms and legs in the kayak at all times. Huge. Just so cool that I finally got to see it. He literally comes back here all the time. I don't want to harass him too much because I want him to stay here. That is so cool. When I first saw him, I could see from his tail all the way to his head, and then the rest of his body went down and his head just stayed up. It's like he was keeping his upper part of the body up where he could get sunned. Man, that thing is cool. With seeing that giant alligator at the very end, unbelievable. And not to mention how weird of a day that was. I've never seen anything quite like this. I mean, I've seen brackish and freshwater fish coexist, but this was on another level. That salt pond right to begin with had that jellyfish, a jellyfish in the salt pond where I've seen bass. So we caught largemouth bass, we caught a big brim, saw the jellyfish, caught stingray, flounder, redfish, bluefish. I mean, this is insane. I've never seen anything like that. And then the big alligator. So the storm kind of a storm did come, kicked me out of the big river for shortening up my time. I was hoping on going after black drum, and I'm sure we could have got him. But between my batteries all dying because I didn't have enough battery life to last the whole day, I thought I'd be rained out by 11. We were out there till 2:30. Weather's turned out great, and it's right now it's absolutely beautiful out. I could still be out fishing, and in fact I'm tempted to go back out for a night bite here, but I need to fillet those fish up that I have right now first. Just want to say, man, this was a banner day. I'll never forget this. Like those red drum, that bass was a really nice bass, a 19-inch bass, huge stingray that I didn't expect. That brim, by the way, is insanely gigantic. That thing is huge. I sent out a floating line for a gar and came back and got that brim. That's why you didn't see it in the videos. My GoPros died. I came back, saw the alligator. Right after that, I found my little floating device, which had that brim on it. Brim is insane. It's huge. So just a crazy day, and it's not necessarily over yet. So we'll see. But I just want to say, even if this is the end or not, thank you for joining me on another episode. God bless, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.